Do you ever feel lonely on those cold winter nights? Do you ever miss the warm embrace of your loved ones or the casual banter of your friends? Well, I have a way to help you remember why you eschewed humanity in the first place, and that's by listening to the remaining dregs of shortwave broadcast radio. All you need to do is follow these easy steps. Step 1, draft a schematic diagram. And by draft, I mean find a schematic online that someone else made and steal it. This'll do, it doesn't require any Zener diodes. Speaking of Zener diodes, Step 2, take an electronics course at your local community college. This step is optional, and I would highly recommend skipping it if you're on a budget. But you might learn some useful information about how electricity works and what different components do. Mind you, I said might. Step 3, go online and learn about electronics. This is essential if you skipped Step 2, or if your local community college is like MATC and there's a 25% chance you didn't actually get taught anything properly. It's okay if you don't know what a Zener diode does, but you should, at the very least, learn how to use a soldering iron and which part of a capacitor is the positive end. Step 4, source the parts and tools you'll need. You will need a soldering kit. These should at minimum include a melt-your-skin-off stick, a coil of bendy fun melty metal that contains lead and that stuff that smokes when heated, and a sponge that you'll forget to use. Also this thing, which seems hilariously underconstructed considering its purpose. A variety of different things to hold your parts steady for when you're gluing them together with molten metal. A drill. A surface to work on that isn't your lap and has access to an outlet. Resistors. Capacitors. Capacitors that explode if you wire them incorrectly or breathe on them too hard. An overpriced capacitor that turns. A transformer. Potentiometers. Transistors. You really only need 3, but redundancy only hurts your wallet. A film canister from back when 1 hour photo existed. If you can't find one, try a used antidepressant pill bottle. A crystal earphone. A 1/4-inch jack for the crystal earphone. A 1/4-inch adapter that spontaneously spawns near you when you work in audio. A 9-volt battery hookup. A switch. And 14 extras to be on the safe side. A piece of metal with circuit ground written on it. A 9-volt battery. A solderless breadboard from back when your parents still loved you and thought you were a child prodigy. Make sure that any previous projects have been cleared off before using it. Solderable prototyping boards. Stranded wire from back when you dabbled in model railroading. An antenna kit that you bought online because making your own is apparently a project in and of itself. Some way to mount the antenna. And finally, a used cardboard box to put everything inside. Step 4. Or is it Step 4? Step 5. Initial assembly. Take your film canister and wrap some wire around it. Then wrap significantly more wire around it. This is what is called a radio frequency coil and is the backbone of the entire circuit. Step 6. Prototyping. Remember how breadboards work and then replicate the schematic on it. This way you can make sure everything actually does what it's supposed to before you commit to the design. Step 7. Board assembly. Get out the solderable prototype boards, then realize you should probably map out where everything goes before you do something stupid. After doing that, put in the parts, stabilize them somehow, flip the board over, and solder everything into place. Step 8. Final assembly. Mount the circuit boards and circuit ground in the box. Drill holes for all the parts that stick out. Attach the antenna to the coil, and the other end of the coil to a metal pipe or something similar. Finally, figure out where you're supposed to find enough room for the antenna, and your radio should work now.
FM stations?
He wants to be homosexual.
As you scan the airwaves and pick up FM stations somehow, the price of all the parts and tools and such will sink in and make you cry. Well, that's $300 I won't be getting back. I'm Tamar Williamson, and this project has not restored my faith in humanity. Something, life lesson, capitalism bad.
check out my Bandcamp page. See you next time.